what role do you see Kerry Carpenter playing? That's a very good question. Chris, I'll let you lead off with that one. That's a loaded question, really, to me. There's a lot of things they can do with him.
Well, I think we talked before about the outfield itself is it's still kind of thin, just based on the 40-man roster, where you have the two Meadows guys, brothers, if you will. You've got Green, you've got Badu, and you've got Carpenter, right? Those are the five outfielders. I think with Meadows get some time at DH. I think we can see Carpenter get some DH at bats too if they just if he's really because they want to really work with him and he wants to be a defensive player, but maybe sometimes focusing on that too much can be detrimental. I also could see him spending plenty of time in AAA. Right. One thing we've talked about with Harris is a lot of these waiver claims they've making, they then release the guys and try to sneak them down to AAA. I think he really wants to build a closer. I don't know. He wants to shrink the gap in talent between AAA and the majors, if that makes sense. And so I think it's very possible that Carpenter could be in AAA for most of the year. But I also think that they're going to give him a very real chance to win the starting left field job because he was one of their best hitters down the stretch last year, and they need hitters. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a real competition in spring training and probably for most of the season.
I think if it's just going to be a battle of who has the best spring training, who can go out there, put the consistent at bats, and let it kind of be for the terms of Riley Green's could be a lock, but the rest of the outfield really. I mean, it's even Austin Meadows. Go ahead, Cameron. Sorry.
Yeah, I think between Carpenter and Badu, it's going to come down to who puts the ball in play harder. I think they both have the same issue of hitting the ball straight to the second baseman and rolling over it. So I think whoever does less of that and actually puts it into play harder will win the job. And I think Carpenter does that more than Badu. I guess Badu has the speed upside, but I see Carpenter winning the battle.
Fully functioning Badu also walks about twice as much as Carpenter. And
that too, yeah.
So, but you're right. Like if they need impact, and Badu can hit the ball hard, he just doesn't do it very often. So yeah, I mean, I would give Carpenter the edge right now, but Badu can theoretically also play center field. So if you want more versatility, there's that. I don't know. Hinch is going to have some fairly difficult decisions to make in spring training, I think, which is always good, right? You want guys competing for it and winning the job, not just getting the job because there's no other options.